Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Zero, and welcome back to Purgatory 2. Previously, we dealt with some spiders, we messed with Green Hair's plans, and we took a shower. What's wrong? We might be in a spot of trouble. What? That's more than a spot of trouble. So they did try to trick us with the whole exit sign thing. Hold up, I'm gonna loop around. I want to see what happens if we kept going forward. So the exit signs are always deaf, right? Yeah, well, not that way. Okay, so she warns you. So the rule is still established. Exit signs are deaf. They have not breached that rule yet. It's been consistent so far. Never thought D033 would find us. Henry. Noin. What are you two doing? Come on quickly. But this demon is persistent. Henry and I will hold it back while you go. You would be making a grave mistake. Both of you get in. Rarg, I scream repeatedly. Rarg. Me break open door. Oh man, why is the elevator not working? Damn it, what's going on? Is it malfunctioning? I do not know. I do not understand why it's not working either. Hi, what's up? A D-type runaway has been detected. We will be temporarily shutting down power in area G4. What does that mean? Apple, I do not think the elevator doors are going to stand for much longer. Damn it. Work, work, work! I want you work. God damn it. Henry? Henry, what are you doing? Henry, you must not do that. Even if we do happen to survive the fall, we have no means to get back up here. Eh? That's not what you're doing. Are you gonna try to make it, like, charge in then fall? We're just gonna hang on the roof? So that is your plan. Yes, understood. Then Henry, go and cut that other chain. I will take care of the iron grates in the floor. I think I get what they're trying to do. We might be able to pull this off. Just gotta put my trust in these girls. They know what they're doing. Okay. Done. Ebel, even if something goes wrong, do not move from that spot. Okay. It's suddenly gone quiet. No. That means it's gonna bust through the doors. I'm getting really tired of that now. Oh shit, oh shit, 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 shit. Ha! Henry, it worked. That was terrifying. But it's over now. It only dropped down below. It will not be enough to kill it. Of course it won't. Man, that plan seriously saved our butts. You two knew exactly what to do. Nearly all of it was thanks to Henry. I would never be able to form such a brilliant idea like she can. No, I'm just truly thankful that both of you are here with me. Else can we disrupt our situation back there? It's not just you, Ebel. I too felt the same way. I became so overwhelmed that I was losing perspective. That's why Henry was the true savior in all this. By the way, Nine. How were you able to get the iron gates on the floor to fall? Quite simple. I had the gastric acid that I produced inside my body come out of my arm and applied it to the iron grates. Remind me never to, like, share any drinks with you. That's like stomach acid, right? Yes, it is super strong, enough to dissolve iron in a heartbeat. Henry would have been hard-pressed to weaken the grates in time. So that is why I took care of them at my place. I really was not quite sure if it would work or not. But you can see the results for yourself. I see. So basically, Henry cut down the chains in 2 places, while knowing melted the iron gates in order to have the flooring drop. I don't know how to best put this, but it almost seems like you're used to doing this, Henry. I want to have your mental fortitude and ability to take action. Please give me your power. The threat has been confirmed to have subsided. We will resume power to Area G4. Oh, it's working again. Henry, Ebel, be careful not to fall. Yeah, got it. I'm not sure how this elevator works, but seems we've all made it in one piece. Except the elevator. I will build a bridge to the doors. Please wait a moment. Sure thing. There, we can safely cross over now. Still, do make sure not to fall off. It'd be awfully stupid to come this far only to fall, so we'll be careful. Me and my demon friends, they all do weird things. One spits super acid and can make like super poison gas and extend their arms and make claws and have tentacles. And the other one can jump real high. We're finally here. Where are we? Here is where you can find the girl who was caught by Oliver. So Emma's on this floor. She is. Rather, I think she is. Oliver is here too, I believe. So that bastard is here. Well, of course he is. Does he know that we're here then? I could not say. The path we took to get here did not have any security cameras. But we did stop the emergence of Purgatory and get rid of the spiders. And I also rewrote substantial pieces of the source code for one of the systems, so let me say that I think it is safe to assume he knows we are coming. Basically, he's aware that we're coming. Yes, that's what they said, but he doesn't know exactly where we are right now. Would that be a fair assumption? I believe so. We can use this opportunity to go and save Emma. This is where the real work begins. Ebel, Henry, let us give it our all. Yeah. Man, these fans are intense. Not just any fans, they're like techno fans. This path leads to a facility that is used for managing and holding D-types of more significance. I believe the girl you call Emma is up ahead. What do you think that? I checked on it numerous times when I was working on the mother computer at the lower levels. Basically, you're saying that when we were looking, you happened to come across this facility. And that's where you last saw Emma alive. I have told you all I know. Past that, I do not know myself. I guess the rest lies slowly on Oliver's whim. Yeah, then let's hurry and rescue Emma. Why are we in some kind of weird techno map world, though? Why? Now, there was arrows pointing up, but we're gonna circumvent that. I think I'm going a little too far. A little too far. Wait, no. Secret. Hey, look, all stones. I'm not sure if it matters on this route, but I don't think it does. But we got them all. I mean, at least I know where to get them next time around whenever I get them to Never Ending. Woo, things became all sun and apple. Hey, it's the Pac-Man demon. Is this looping on itself too? Oh, it's the demon that, well, a variation of the one that... the box. Interesting place. Okay. Hey, wait. We too are demons. Okay, I'm done. There's more boxes this time. Why did the box replicate itself? What about the other demons? Did they change at all? That was just static. I have no idea what that other one is. What about this long hallway? Ebel, what is it? I believe that man is beyond this point. You mean Oliver? Yes. It might be a bit late to ask, but do we have a strategy? Henry. Right. Let us move forward. Okay. What's this? Did they already plan something? You're not gonna pull an Iron Giant, are you? I could see that happening. What's this stair? I feel like you were isolated from the others for a reason. Why were you isolated so far from the others? What's special about this place? I think I'll leave. Let's never talk about this area ever again. I'm just letting you two know. I'll only be holding you back. Do not worry, for you will be useful this time, Ebel. Really? You're gonna talk to them to death. Is Emma even gonna do anything? Where is Emma? So you're finally here. I was beginning to think you'd never arrive. Oliver. Well now. D029. You've done well to make it this far. You're able to shut down most of my security cameras in the lower levels. You also completely annihilated my versatile spiders in the middle levels. And you also rewrote the source code to my main system. I had the backup, but it took an awful lot of time. Then I am glad to hear that. Now then. Oh, Henry, your right arm. D029. Does that mean you had healed it? Yes, I had. I wasn't aware my creation was capable of such a feat. This is a great discovery. My name is not D029. It is 902. 92. I'm also shocked to see her responding so properly. I'm very tempted to call her 02. What's the one anime? Had the Oni girl? Well, she wasn't real Oni, but you know, she had the horns and everything. Had pink hair. Not only that, she also has taken on a full humanoid form. She is different from the D029 I know. That is because I was always putting on various acts around you. I did not want you to catch on. Then I am pleased to hear about your vigilance. This proves to me that you have a high level of intelligence. I don't believe I even need the emergence of Purgatory any longer. Huh? What do you mean by that, Oliver? The true purpose of the project was to stimulate D029 and encourage her growth. However, it's very clear now that it's not needed. Especially when she is already so close to becoming a perfect demon. Now I just need to take this data, then my role here will come to a close. Ebel. What? I must thank you. You've been a huge inspiration to her, as I had predicted. Keeping you alive was the right choice in the end. So all this was completely orchestrated by you. You have the brains and abilities to inspire her. I expected her to take an interest in you. And just like that, I set the course for you to become the target of her fascination, Emil. Was Emil just seeked out because they can kind of read emotions? But then, how they would predict Emil being in the alleyway at that one time to then eventually come into here? And at the same time, I will gain control of D029. That was the plan from the start. And once that's done, we can complete our complete global. However, these results were beyond my expectations, saturation. As it turns out, D029's intelligence is equal to that of humans, if not surpassing it, much to my surprise. You've exceeded my expectations. But this is where it ends. D029, I'm going to restrain you and take this data. And Nebel, I give you my regards for delivering her to me like this. I'm sorry to say this as far as you go. I was merciful once before, but now I'm done going easy on you. Flounder about as much as you please. Henry. Meat walls. This makes you think of like a Guilty Gear song, right? What? You protected yourself against my anti-material rifle. With material? Now, Henry. You know it would be pointless, Henry. I had the best countermeasure. His left elbow joint. Great. Now Oliver can no longer use his AMR. Now you need to take care of the rest. I have used up too many of my cells. I will not be able to move for a while. Oliver's left arm is short-circuiting so much at this point that even I can easily see all the energy and sparks leaking out of it. Who said I only had one gun arm? If it just so happens to self-destruct, we've got this in the bag. Huh. Now then, let's try that again. You bastard. Tell me, D029, how did you know to do that? I've been observing you all this time. Even now. I see now. The reason why you had Henry aim for my elbow joint is because there's nothing protecting it. And you formed a shield made of gymnast cell walls to withstand my shot. However, you put so much cells in it to ensure its integrity that now you can't move. Isn't that correct? Now it's just Henry and Emil. Come at me from any direction you like. As long as I'm equipped with this explosive reactive armor, you have no chance of winning against me. Explosive reactive armor. That's the ERA thingy that no one told us about earlier. We need to do something. Decided against it. It's my turn to make a move. Henry, watch out! His entire body is one big weapon. Henry! Yeah. Ebel, Henry needs your help. But, hurry! Got it! Yeah, this is it. You're not going anywhere, Oliver. What if Ebel can use the gun arm? God damn it, this is too scary. Ebel. What the... Tell me one thing. Is this the best you can do? What do you mean? I want to hear you say it, you made a folly. D029 is out of commission. Henry has fainted. You're the only one who's still capable of acting. Yet this is the course of action you took. Don't you think it's beyond comprehension? You're fighting an opponent you can't even win against. All you're doing is buying time. But it doesn't mean anything. Even if Henry were to wake up at this very moment, there's nothing she can do so long as I still have this armor. I'm not going to let you target my weak points any longer. And haven't you noticed? Noticed what? I've been after you from the very moment we first met. You were. Because you seem to be somewhat special to these two. For you see, I was aiming at their weak point. You. Once I have your feet in the palm of my hand, I will have control of the entire situation and those girls. Didn't you realize that this is how it always turns out? You'll always be my target every time. Yeah, so that's why you constantly aim that AMR at me. But what would be the point of killing me? This was a very simple point. They would have to sacrifice themselves to save you. And by doing so, my shot would have left them incapacitated every single time. Damn you! Now then, what will you do, D029? Ebel's life hangs at my very feet. You know what this means for you, right? What the? You've regained the ability to move. It appears the interval between forming the gymnast cell wall is about a minute. But you're too late. Ebel, thank you for buying me time. I am ready. to kill Oliver now. Oh, you seem confident this time around. I think you know exactly what will happen if I receive a strong impact. My explosive reactive armor will be activated, and Neville here will be caught in the middle of the blast. I wonder if that would apply to, like, acid, though. And if there was truly a way for you to kill me, then you should have done so from the beginning. But now the situation has deteriorated even further, so how can you possibly expect to kill me? Die. My body, it won't obey me. Oh yeah, because you're electronic. She can control all electronics, because she basically can do anything. What is happening? What? D029, what did you do to me? My cells are parasitizing yours from the inside. His power is much greater than I had anticipated. Parasitism. What nonsense. I never even came in contact with you. No. Impossible. Oh, we have the flesh on us. Because of Ebel. Serves you right, Oliver. Ebel! You bastard! What did you do to me? Answer me, Ebel! You want to know how? I deployed our secret weapon on you. What? Knowing O2's flesh. Never words. Her cells. While you were busy trembling on me and flapping your lips, I stuck it onto you. Since your whole body's made of machinery, you lack one of the 5 senses. That is the sense of touch. So you didn't even notice while I was busy parasitizing you. If only you were made out of flesh and blood, you have caught on in an instant. Curse you, Ebel! Yeah, the strength. Henry, wake up. You need to deliver the finishing blow to Oliver. Henry, so you're alright? Curse you! Henry, destroy the terminal in the back of Oliver's left eye. If you do that, his brain's maintenance system will cease to function. Don't worry, there's no ERA in there. Oh, you're using the cleaver. That cleaver. You're still carrying it on you. She wants you to have your cleaver back. I hate to point this out to you, but you're gonna die. Damn you, Ebel! Blah. Baga. Is it finally over? I am fine. More importantly, are you injured, Henry? Still, seriously, what is Emma gonna do? Where's Emma? What's her point? Are you sure you're doing fine? I am glad to hear that. Even despite the fact you were unconscious when Oliver kicked you, you still managed to stand and saved us all. You only pretend to feign in order to keep Oliver off guard. You'd already caught on to my plan from that moment, did you not? Henry, you're even more awesome than I thought you would be. You are so reliable. Henry, Noin, are the two of you alright? Especially you in particular, Henry. It looked like he got you pretty good with that kick. Ah, they're a demon, they're fine. Are you sure about that? That is a new expression. Nine, if you have any energy to spare, could you take a look at Henry's entire body? It would be my pleasure. Well, even I knew you were lying without Ebel telling me, so I intended to examine you from the start. Henry, you know you can't hide these things from me or Nine. Give it up. Alright, let me know when you're done. Got it. Now then, Henry, take off your clothes. It's getting hot in here. Okay, you're good to go now, Henry. It is fine, it's fine. You're in good health. We are done here. Let's take back this cleaver that Henry stabbed Oliver with, just in case. It's better than nothing. The point of this cleaver is not sharp enough to stab anything. Yet Henry had no issue stabbing him with it. No, she must have just used brute strength to force it in. What tremendous power. Ethel, you can come back to us now. Ah, right. Oliver better not get back up, because her body's still kind of intact. So, how's Henry holding up? Just some bruises and a few broken ribs. Well now, that sounds pretty serious. Do not fret. I have already healed up her ribs. She's a demon, and furthermore, she also has my cells inside her. It was an easy fix. Honestly, being a demon is certainly something. Her bruises have healed up quite nicely as well, so there's nothing for you to worry about. I see. Well, that's a relief. Now, there are 2 more objectives left to do. Rescuing Emma, then making our escape. Ah! What is it? Oliver never mentioned anything about Emma, where he's holding her. Damn it. It's okay. I have an idea. Leave it to me. Really? Thank you. I know we're all pretty beat. I need to catch my breath. Once we rescue Emma, all of us can safely leave this place. Yes. Phew. You sure seem happy to have it back. Ebel. Yeah? I meant to tell you this earlier, but... this piece of flesh is actually my true form. Wait, what? What? I am sorry for not telling you sooner. Whoa, no, and come on. That's the first thing you should have told me. You should have given something so vital to me. What if I crushed it by accident? Whoops. This isn't something you should be saying whoops over. So we've been carrying your heart this entire time. I swear when we get out of here, I'm going to give you a good scolding. Aw. However, thanks to your true form here, we're able to defeat Oliver in the end. So I'll keep the scolding short. Hooray. This true form of yours. It's small, yet amazing. I was able to incapacitate Oliver and keep him from acting. My true body has a power of 255 dummied monsters. On top of that, its cell division rate is 99 times faster than one of them, so it's amazingly quick too. My true body functions as a central control of sorts that sends out signals to all my dummied monsters in order to direct them to move and act. Think of it like this. Your index finger is now one of my dummied bodies, Abel. Your index finger would use the organ called the brain to move around. That should make it clear how this all works. I think I get it, but at the same time it's hard to wrap my head around. Henry, on a scale of 1 to 100, how much of that did you get? A 35. Whoa, that is low. Eh? Surely my explanation was a little better than that. Henry, you're so stingy. Alright, enough fooling around. Let's hurry and rescue Emma. You were right about that. Does Oliver have anything else on him? Money, maybe? A wallet? Credit cards? You're saying I shouldn't mess around with his body. You're right. It would be disastrous for us if his explosive reactive armor were to kick in. Let's not touch him any further. Is this thing the anti-material rifle that Henry cut off? Yes, you're correct. Maybe we should leave it alone. Why so? I am positive nothing will happen because it's been damaged. However, it's still loaded with bullets, and you never know what might set it off. Yeah, let's not mess with it. What is this thing? It's a chitinous cell wall. It's basically a shield modeled after the exoskeletal shells of insects. It's a sort of last line of defense that each and every one of us dummied bodies carry. This is what this shield is designed for. Amazing. It looks pretty sturdy too. However, due to the tremendous amount of cells that it uses up, our dummied bodies end up expended afterward. We then cannot move for approximately 1 full minute. So that's why we couldn't do anything before. Well, a desperation attack like that does tend to carry a risk. Well, you can't really call it an attack, since it's a shield and all. While the anti-material rifle didn't penetrate the shield, it still managed to shatter it, so I guess it technically won. An AMR is designed to destroy structures, so it's only natural that it's accomplished what it is made for. I expected to shatter my gymnast cell wall, but the most important thing is that my shield protected Henry and Abel. So I won. I see your point. But isn't that exactly what shields are designed for anyway? You're right. I think 9 wins this one. Hooray. Whoa, that anti-material bullet left a big hole in this floor. It looks like it ricocheted off my shield and landed here. Oh, I see. It's behind it. Literally, it's behind it. This is Tron? No, it's more like Howl, right? Hey, Noin, what is this thing? This is D044, an unlimited production medium-sized demon. It has the ability to regenerate over and over again endlessly. Is it aggressive? It is not. D044 is an imperfect demon that was rendered immobile. It regenerates itself at an alarming rate when injured. That is why this demon has these tubes attached to it. These tubes are constantly draining out its blood. That explains why I've been seeing so many blood-filled pools, rivers, and the like all throughout this facility. Basically, this monster is the source of all that blood that's trying to emulate water. Yes, that is correct. And if we were to stop this one's blood flow, all the imperfect demons in this building would not live for long. So here's the thing I'm scared of. That Green Hair was playing dead and heard all that conversation about, like, yeah, that little lump of flesh, that's the core. Take that out. They would have 1 month at most. That's why you could call D044 the very lifeblood of the D-types. So by stopping the blood flow, the demons in this building can be wiped out over time. But what will happen to you in that case? I may be an imperfect demon, but I am also a cellular demon. As long as I take on nutrients like a normal human being, I can live a semi-permanent life. That's a relief to hear. However, I will lose my dwelling, since it is made up of D044's blood. No, it won't be okay. This must be done. We need this building to be put to a stop in its entirety. We must wipe out all the D-types within as well. That is why we must be prepared. What do you intend to do? I will put an end to the lives of all the D-types by my own hands. Starting with this D-type here. Every one of them started off life as a human being. Some were subjected to all sorts of experiments. Some were forced to take a lot of drugs. All kinds of things were done. Some lost their sense of self. Some lost all of their humanity. I believe that every one of them is suffering. I alone will put a stop to it all. There is no greater reason than that. It is reason enough on its own. Is that okay with you two? Yeah, you're more than justified it. Ebel, Henry, I want to thank you both. Are you ready for me to put an end to it? Yeah. Technically, this is just one facility. This is a whole organization like Umbrella. Like, how many of these places are there? There. It is over. Let us go. Yeah. Speaking of which, I want to confirm something about these imperfect demons. Is there such a thing as a perfect demon? Excluding Henry, no there is not. All the D-types here are imperfect demons, myself included. I do not know what standard Lobelia holds to declare that one can be a perfect demon, but the data states that Henry herself is the one and only. I see. 9. You told us earlier that D044 is a demon that regenerates endlessly, right? That is correct. Does this mean that it's still alive? No, it is now dead. Huh? I stopped its heart, which is the core of this demon. That's why you do not see anything draining out of it anymore, because it cannot produce any blood any longer. I see. Emma might be around here, I guess. I can't remember this area. Where are they keeping you, Emma? Make a turn right here. There you will find holding cells made of tempered glass. Holding cells? Does that mean that Oliver put Emma in there along with those freakish monsters? I cannot say for sure. All I know is that down that path is a spare holding cell. Most likely nothing else was in there. Well, in any case, we should hurry. Or we should hurry and leave. Doop-da-da-da-da. Any ammos around here? Nope, not over here. Well, these are big cages. Still not big enough to fit your ego. There. Hey, Emma, wake up! Ebel, your voice will not reach her because this glass is completely soundproof. Figures. So how do we open the cell? Please give me a moment. What is it? It might not be possible. Why do you say that? This lock here cannot be released. It cannot be operated at all. I think the answer is obvious. But is it Oliver's doing? That is correct. That son of a bitch. Even in death, he's a pain in the ass. Well, it is only an option. It is. Henry, go ahead and hit that stubborn glass with everything you've got. That means that the axe is going to be on cooldown. See what they did there? Looks like that did it. The fact that it stood up several strikes from Henry's axe speaks to how solid that glass was. Is she unconscious? Do you know if Emma is alright? Phew, they had me worried. Let's get Emma out of this holding cell. Emma, hey, wake up. She won't wake up. Just tell her she sucks. That'll wake her up. No matter what I do with this machine, it will not work. What are you looking for? I was trying to find out the history of what people and D-types were in that holding cell before, but it was no use. I see. By the way, 9. Can you take a look at Emma? She isn't showing any signs of waking up at all. Let me see. Is there gonna be a twist somewhere around here? I'm a little worried. Well. Hiya! Nice. Hey, you don't have to kick her. Where am I? Huh? What was I doing? So you finally came to. Emma, does anything feel out of sorts with your body? Huh? Ebel, is that you? You seem like you're okay right now. Do you know if that bastard Oliver did anything to you? Ah, right. He did take me captive. You were caught? And then what? Then I... Beyond him chasing after me, I can't remember. Maybe I just fainted at that point? Oh, I'm a little worried. I see. Huh? Henry, are you alright? Your arm, it's still intact? Then what I saw actually was just a dream? No, you're in hell. Or better, we at Purgatory 2. Henry's right arm was indeed blown off. Eh? Then what is the meaning of this? Look over to your left. My left? Hello. What? Well, of course you'd be surprised. Why? 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 Why are you stark naked? Yep, there we go. Who are you anyway? I'll tell you everything that happened, including who 9 is. Please stay calm and listen. Ebel explained to Emma everything that had transpired about 9 too. And that's how it all went down. I'm sorry. I don't think I really get what happened. So this naked girl here healed up Henry's arm, and the 3 of you managed to take down Oliver. Well, at least you seem to be processing okay. No, this is too much to be taken at once. I can't keep it all in my head. Just making absolutely positively sure here. Oliver has been defeated. I think it'd be accurate to say we destroyed him. I guess so. Anyway, we shouldn't be sticking around here for too long. I can clear up any details once we're out of here. Did you finally find a way out? Allow me to handle that. At least put on some clothes first. But I do not have any. Ebel's wearing 2 layers of shirts. Just haven't lent you one of his. No, Ebel's a faker. Even though it looks like I'm wearing 2 different layers, it's actually all one shirt. Sorry. Ebel, you are such a pervert and a lech. Hey, es ist nicht mein Schuld. Ebel is a pervert. Hentai. What? Okay. I see we're doubling down here. There's the part where Manly tries to speak German. Es ist nicht mein Schuld. Es ist nicht mein Schuld. M.S. White is now accompanying Ebel, Alfie, Henry, and 9, almost Angel, 02. Alright, let's get on with it. Ebel, I believe we passed an elevator on the way here. We should go that way. Got it. Oh yeah, 4-person party. Wait, what? What is this here? That shouldn't be there. Should it? I guess because it's endgame. I feel like that was supposed to be something else. Like it was supposed to be like the entire party just stacked there, right? That can't be right. Maybe it's determination on the ending, too. Like the route. Arrows say go south, but I want to go to the north. What's in here? Okay, we open a door. Okay. Unlock that. Henry, if you don't mind. Now the axe is gonna break, right? We need some excuse to not have the axe. Alright, let's continue. No, it's fine. Man, it's been a while since I've been back here. So we made it back here. Finally. We shouldn't let our guard down till we're safely out of here. Oh, I believe Oliver closed off from in the lower levels. It's more of Oliver's handiwork. Yeah, but let's look for another exit. Alright. Huh? Why is this hatch shut closed? It won't open. Yep, more Olivers. Shut closed. Let me guess, it's Oliver's handiwork. There's no mistaking it. What an obnoxious bastard. I don't know, man. I feel like Oliver. That guy's got green hair. They're slippery little bastards. We automatically went back in. Oopsie. Okay. Now it's fixed. Let's go. Look, it looks like a boss arena. Gee whiz. But where's the boss? Okay. What is this place? Could it be this area's control room? If so, this could potentially open up all the doors leading to the exit. Can you do that? The security for the locks is pretty strict, but I think I can manage. How much time will we need? 10, maybe 20 minutes? Got it. Noin, I'm sorry for relying on you so much to finish the job. It was okay. I do not mind. She's like, damn it. More girls. Hey, Ebel. What's up? Are you sure we can trust her? You mean 9? Yeah. Emma, you only just met her, so it's natural that you might not trust her. But 9 has proven to be more credible than I expected, so I trust her wholeheartedly. And she wasn't useless like you. Even though she's stark naked. Let's not touch on that. Is there something wrong, Noin? There is. There is what? There's something heading this way, and it's fast approaching. It is picking up reactions from all these sensors. What the hell could it be? Do you think? No, it cannot be. I like how Emma went in the far back. You can kind of see the psychology at play of everybody. Oh, come the fuck on. You gotta be kidding me. It's that D033 monster finally came back for us. Especially when we are so close to getting out of here. Noin, what will be the worst case scenario in our current situation? It'd be that D033 charges into here and destroys all the machines before I can get the shutters to open. And then it'll start killing all of us one by one. That is our worst case scenario. So what would be our best course of action? That would be... Say no more. I understand. I'll do it. Eh? Abel, wait just a moment. You do not have to do it. Abel, just what do you intend to do? I intend to do what Noin thinks is the best right now. And that is... It's to distract D033. That means one of us has to act as a decoy. Henry, I need you to take care of Noin and Emma. Noin, I'm going to buy you all the time you need to get this done. All I ask is for you to unlock all of the doors. And Emma, stay off Henry and Noin's way. I don't have much time, so I'll be going now. It's not such a word of confidence. Like, alright, you do this, you stay out of everyone's way. I appreciate the sentiment, Henry, but I need you to stay here and keep them safe in case anything happens. Besides, you already had your right arm blown off and your ribs broken. Even though you can be healed, I don't want you overdoing it anymore. I'll be fine. Forgive me. Henry, I leave the rest to you. Don't worry. I ain't going out like Lucas did. Abel, you idiot. I will never forgive you if you die out there. Alright. You and me. Thunderdome. I'm so sick of seeing your ugly mug. Come on, you freak. You gotta deal with me first. Boop. Okay. It's now or never. All I have to do is hold on until the door's unlocked. Haha. I just took matters into my own hands. But I wasted on being a decoy. I really am a damn idiot. It's like with the ultimate meat shield. Hey, God, Buddha, Goddess, whoever you might be out there. Perhaps a manly badass hero. You know, whenever that mood strikes you, can you just make sure all of us make it out of here alive? Run for your life! Oh god. I don't think I want to be like on a straightaway, I'll say that. For too long. Because I feel like they charge. Yeah, what's up? What you gonna do about it? I might have to hit that switch. No, it's time. After this monster's moving slower than it was before. Or I'm going crazy. If this pace keeps up, I'll have this in the bag. Well, considering that I had been subjected to a few blows from Henry, crushed by a press machine, and dropped from a great height, even a monster like this can't walk away from all that unscathed. I guess break time's over. Come on and bring it, you freak of nature. Catch me if you can. Whoop, 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 whoop. No, that trick doesn't work this time. Now it navigates around when it wants to. Kind of. You'll never catch me, fool. I found my true purpose in life, and that's running away. I'm really good at this. But the run-ins. Ooh, 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 ooh. Damn it. That monster suddenly got faster. That will unlock your secret power. I think I've got... No, never mind. I thought I had it, like, tricked. Like I had it bamboozled. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Uh-oh, that's no good. That's no good. That is no good. We are in a straightaway. Ah, got me on the corner. It stops up there. Now it's gonna come at me pretty quickly. So I need to keep a good distance. It's doing a sprint around the place. I'm getting pretty tired. Nine, how much longer does she need? Ebel? Ebel! Oh, it's coming from Noin's piece of Noin's true body. Wait, why is it on me? We can talk about that later. Ebel, listen carefully. I just finished unlocking all the doors. That's great news, Noin. There's still one last thing, but only you can do it. What is that? Ebel, there are 9 switches by you that you have to manually press. Great. Oh my god! Okay. Go to the left. Yeah, you want to go to the left, because it loops around. Oh, it's coming for me. Get distance, get distance. Forget about the buttons, just get distance. Whoa. Okay, that's the room run. Should be coming for me right now. Forget about... Wait till it does the room run. Then it's gonna do that. Now's our chance. Ebel, are you alright? I'm not alright. I'm still alive. But I did 9. I pressed all the switches. You're a big boy now. Yes, I confirmed it. Now follow us, Ebel. Ebel, all the doors to the exit are now open. Let's get out of here. I'm all for getting the hell out of this place. But what do you do about this monster? If it gets out, it'll pose a danger to the royal capital. There has to be something we can do, right? My apologies, but I do not think there is a way. So there's nothing we can do. But it is better to run away than to die here. Now what do we do? If we escape without giving it any thought, we'll only be bringing this monster out with us. I've been asking myself how they managed to keep a monster like this contained inside the building up to this point. Is there some kind of trick to it that Oliver has been employing? Regardless, as it stands now, no one's currently overwhelmed, and Henry has already proven to be not a match against it either. We could knock it down to the depths, but it would just climb back up again. Not to mention, it'll be a lot of work and likely put us all at risk to really knock it down below in the first place. Is there anything else we can do? Damn it. I guess we're screwed, huh? Ebel, hurry! Yeah. Henry, Noan, Emma, run for the exit. Wait, don't run that fast. I'm kind of slower compared to you guys. Henry, come on. The gas? What are you thinking of doing? I didn't realize there was a button there. Yeah, big glowing thing. Great, now buy some time. Henry, let's get out here while we still can. Huh? Do you want me to help you? What am I saying? You've got an idea, so of course you need all the help you can get. But we're running out of time. Henry, what do you want me to do? Got it. These gas canisters over here in the corner. Oh, I get it now. You want us to put these in front of the shutters. I like how just a small thing came back so late. Let's do this. Does fire, like, temporarily weaken it? It's heavy. That other one, like, died to fire, remember? Okay. Keep ho. Right on to the next. Last ones. Finally, they're all in place. Now what do we do, Henry? We got away from here. I don't get it, but okay. Let's get out of here. Gas, gas, gas. You're gonna burn, all right. On that day, a cloud of black smoke rose into the morning sky above the royal capital. A series of explosions destroyed the entrance where we escaped. Now no one can get in or come out. It was during the same time. The Royal Capital Knights, who were tasked to subjugate the giant spiders, saw the black smoke, and they decided to rush over. They surrounded the building once they got there. Apparently, it seems that no one was allowed to go inside due to the pressure from the upper echelons of the city. Later, the giant spider infestation that occurred in the slum district became known to the public when several members of the upper class were implicated as potential suspects behind the attacks. Naturally, it's all a ploy by the upper echelons to convince the commoners that they weren't doing anything. Because the four of us know who is truly the mastermind behind it all. Oliver G. Lobelia. His name never once appeared to the public. Not even rumors of his existence were uttered. Several hours had passed since the black smoke started to rise. We managed to arrive at a shelter in a deserted downtown location without anyone seeing us. Of course, we had already procured some clothes for Noin. The upper echelons will want to erase this truth from existence if anyone knew it. That's why we were convinced our lives would be in danger. Apparently, at the same time when Noin stopped D044, she also deleted all the footage and stopped the security cameras from operating. As a result, I could return to my everyday, mundane life, just as soon as the turmoil of the incident subsided. The royal capital itself was unscathed, thanks to the might of their knights, so its citizens were able to return to their normal lives without a second thought. However, I later found out that the slums had suffered a great deal of damage. That said, I think it's a miracle we survived. From the deep malice of Purgatory too, and escaped. I do not know how the people behind Lobelia are faring through this all. It may appear to them as though they have lost one of their executives amidst the chaos, especially when there are still many other executives within Lobelia that are in the same position as Oliver. So the experiments behind making demons is likely far from over. I know that, somewhere out there in this world, there are countless people who are becoming victims to their malice. That is why I truly believe that I, Chris Redfield, have to stop Umbrella, that they know nothing but endless malice. So that was one ending. I'm assuming there's going to be something during the credits or after the credits, because I guess this is credits right now. But I think there's 8 or 9 endings to this game, and there is route variances, I know. So this playthrough is far from over. Our next episode's gonna be the all endings one. It may take some time, because I may or may not have to play the games anywhere from 4 to 8 times. But for the most part, this whole thing was, it's very Resident Evil. Almost kind of I discovered, like, it's like an Evil Dead. of RPG Maker horror games. That really kind of, I think, pins it down. We'll go into that more. Let me beat the game and see what all the endings are first, so. The next day, 11 a.m. So, you guys called me out here. What kind of gathering is this? Ebel, you made it, and you're wearing an outfit. Although Henry's wearing the same thing. Is this a meeting for demons only? Or is this a girl's outing? But wait, I'm here, so maybe a co-ed party? I've never been to a co-ed party before. So, can I go home now? Absolutely not. School's canceled today due to all the chaos yesterday. So you need to go home and Absolutely not. But I'm tired of everything that happened yesterday, so... Absolutely not. My bad. You know, I actually left my wallet at home, and... That is obviously a lie. Besides, even if it were true, Henry is covering for us anyway. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by the Creator with a certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure... You cannot run from us, demons! God damn it. So go ahead and have a seat. Fine. So, what do you guys want to talk to me about? Since you pulled me into this restaurant and all. Actually, I think I might know. Does it have something to do with Lobelia? That's always a concern. But it's not quite that. If that's the case, does it have something to do with Emma? Did something happen? How aware are you of her situation? All I know is that after we made out of here there, and our stay at the shelter yesterday, I just totally crashed. So what I know is very little. I'd heard that Emma was taken straight to the Noble Hospital. But that's the extent of what I heard. I don't know anything more than that. Then allow me to tell you what transpired yesterday. Oh? That girl. She was... Oh, here it is. She was actually injected with some specialization mall type demon cells from D038. Hold on. Just what does that mean? Is that a bad thing? Relax. Last night, on that evening we escaped, Henry and I snuck into the hospital and met with her. That is when I took out all the demon cells in her body. Is that so? Then I'm glad you did that. So what would have happened to Emma if we just left those cells in there? That girl would have become a D-type. Seriously? I have a feeling there's gonna be some endings involving that. Just as I thought. Oliver's malice really knows no bounds. It disgusts me. Then what about Lobelia itself? What's gonna happen to the place now that we've escaped? I'm certain that Lobelia will be making some sort of move, but I cannot hazard a guess as to what it is. However, I can tell you that the upper echelons within the royal capital are quickly mobilizing to respond. As for the building that we had escaped from, that area has become strictly off-limits, so no one can get near it. I see. It's starting to look like this country and Lobelia really are in cahoots with each other, isn't it? I am sure of it. Figures. It is based solely on conjecture, but due to Oliver attempting to bring me to the surface in order to destroy the entire kingdom, I am convinced that Lobelia has already abandoned the royal capital. Yeah, that's a high probability. Then, is there anything that we should be doing on our end? Not particularly. I've already dealt with any evidence that could be used to identify us or end up being a hindrance to us. So the possibility of this country coming after us is close to nil. That's good to hear. To be honest, that was one of my biggest worries. It reminds me. So I guess there's nothing wrong with me going back to my regular routine as if nothing's ever happened. That is so like you, Embel. Come to think of it. 9. We don't have a place to live. How about you stay with Henry? Huh? What about the slums? The place Henry lived up till now was in the slum district. Now with the spiders occupying the area, no one can go near it. In addition, it seems the underground tunnels are buried under large masses of flesh. Poor slum people. It is impassable. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that. If we are to believe them, the Royal Capital Knights are preparing to exterminate the area. But we do not know how long that will take. Oh god, it's exterminatus. Then how about the Royal Capital? He is doing alright. I've heard that they have mobilized a lot of troops. What about your house, Henry? You're rich. Or was. I see. Now that you mention it, I think I saw an article about it in today's morning paper, but I didn't have much time to read it. So getting back to our previous topic. Where will you live, Nine? About that, I actually have a great idea. What is this idea of yours? Uh-oh. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Cue sitcom anime music in the back alley of the Royal Capital. What the heck is this place? Yo, no, seriously, what is this? Ta-da! Nine's specialty pharmacy? My very own apothecary shop. I figured if I open a shop here, all our money problems will be solved. I have just one question. How did you get this place? It was a vacant house. That's called squatting. Now this brings more questions. Do you have a permit to sell goods? Do you have a license to practice medicine? Do you even know how particular the drugs you're selling? I do not have a seller's permit, and I am not a licensed pharmacist either. As for the drugs, my cells will be incorporated into them. They will instill a taker of super strong antibodies, yet they are also super safe too. Well, I saw nothing and heard nothing. Time to go home. Get out of my way. I don't want to be involved in this. It's going to be alright. It's going to be alright. Nine, please, I'm begging you. I don't want to be an accomplice. Henry? Henry? Please let me go. She's too strong. I'm scared. Now then, Ebel. Let us go inside. Henry? Nine. I won't forget this betrayal. It's empty. I was so busy yesterday that I have not really got anything set up yet. You dragged me all this way just to show me this. So it's ended up being a waste of my time. Well then. Welcome to my shop. Please feel free to look around. Or something like that. Hee hee. Not a care in the world. Even though what you're doing is illegal. Well, if anything, maybe we could use this as a base of operations. Yes, I think so too. The location is not bad. It should serve well as a place for base activities. Just be careful not to get shut down by the Knights. I can handle them, no problem. I'm still a bit worried. Well, if there's anything I can do to help, don't be afraid to ask, though I'm not sure how I'd be of any use. Now then. How are things going with you, Henry? Huh? Everything's fine on your end. That reminds me. I actually don't know anything about Henry. I could start by asking her about her family. Maybe I shouldn't. It might be considered improper. Well then, what should I do? Didn't Emma and Henry owe you a date? Oh man. Cool. Henry? There's so many questions I want to ask you. But it's now a good time. It's hard for me to read what a person's thinking without asking them a question first. Even more so in Henry's case, who cannot speak. I have to rely on visual cues such as eye contact, facial expressions, movements, and breathing. It's harder than it sounds. It would have been easier if I were an Esper and had telepathic powers. Hey, Nine. Yes? I have a question. Where did you get the money to do this? You stole it? Henry let me... yeah, because Henry's rich. Henry, is she loaded or something? It seems like it? How does Henry have the means to obtain that much money? So lore-wise, Henry's house is, yeah, a very powerful house. But her family is living away. This was something in the documents for the lore of the game. So they're actually rebels in a sense that they are the good nobles. They were trying to fight against this weird corruption, not umbrella group. So Henry, maybe without even realizing it, comes from a line of people who've been fighting against the evil faction, per se. Huh? Are you going back home already, Ebel? Actually, I'm going to check up on Emma at the hospital. That seems wise. That girl went through a lot emotionally, so it may help if you went to visit her. Did she seem badly off when you saw her? On the inside, yes. I'm sorry to hear that. You want to come too, Henry? How about you, Noin? I will abstain. So you don't want to come? I want to prioritize getting this shop set up. I see. Do not worry about me. You two go on ahead. Okay, then we'll be going. Let's go, Henry. So let's go to this hospital that Emma's staying at. I think it was a noble hospital, right? You know, hospital for nobles. Wait a minute. It just hit me. It's called the Noble Hospital. Do you think they'll allow commoners to go in there? I guess they'll pretty much let anyone inside establishments designated for the highborn, so long as they can fork over the dosh. Okay, well you can, lads. But what about hospital visits? Here we are at last. So this is a noble hospital. It's different than the hospital for commoners. It's not made out of wood, for one. On top of that, it's spacious and luxurious. Plus there's a guy with like a fancy hat over there. That's how you know it's a rich place. More importantly, where's Emma? I guess I should go ask the receptionist. Well, I hope coming here won't be a waste of time. I'm actually kind of surprised how long this ending is. Like, wow, this really is a Kojima game. I heard there was some kind of uproar yesterday. What do you think could have possibly happened? It was quite a huge uproar. Yet this guy doesn't know anything about it. This patient can be quite a handful. Good afternoon. Can I help you in some way? We came here to see a patient. May I have your name? It's Ebel Alfie. Mr. Alfie, please give me just a minute. Thank you for waiting. You're not a member of the upper class, are you, you pleb? Yeah, I'm a commoner. I sincerely apologize, but we don't allow members of the lower class to visit anyone in our prestigious hospital. You see, you may get your poor stink on the patients, and that would absolutely devastate them. They would collapse the moment with all that poor smell. It may cause issues here. Poor. Well, I guess this is what commoners have to deal with. The exit is directly behind you, so please don't get lost on your way out. Even this receptionist is extremely condescending toward me. Well, it's just about what I expected. I should just give up. What's going on, Henry? I'm rich. Henry, what you do only works for me and Noin. I'm sorry to say, but no one will be able to understand what you're trying to say to them unless you actually speak up. Are you actually going to talk, or does the nurse know, like, sign language? Excuse me. Sorry. It's nothing to be concerned about. We're just about to leave. Henry. Now, where have I heard that name before? Please give me one moment. Are you the daughter of House Louvre, by any chance? Please forgive me for my rudeness earlier. That means Henry's actually a member of nobility. Not only that, but she's also from a militant noble house of Louvre. So who do you wish to visit, Miss Louvre? So you'd like to see M.S. White of Grand Illustrious House White? Certainly. Please go up the stairs to the 3rd floor. Miss White is staying at room 304. Once again, I apologize for my behavior and wish you well. Thanks. Let's go, Henry. Yeah, her room's on the 3rd floor. commoners couldn't imagine such care. What an ass. Bonus illustration. Sure, if you're highborn. Let's see. Room 304 must be somewhere around here. Oh, I twisted my ankle and hurt it. I'll take one step at a time from now on. Yo. Ah, it's Ebel and Henry. Are you both here to visit me? By the way, how are you feeling? You're in pretty bad shape from what Noin told me. From the look of it, you seem to be doing better. Yeah, that girl you called Noin helped me out yesterday. Henry too. I want to thank you both. Well, now that we know Emma's okay, then this means we all made it back safe and sound. That's a relief. Do you have something on your mind? Ebel, it's just that... Yeah. Do you think... that it's currently safe in the royal capital? No. Yeah, that's a reasonable thing to wonder, considering everything we saw. The countless dead bodies beneath the ground we walk on top of the several unfinished demons that were created. So if you want to know my personal opinion, I don't think it's safe in the slightest. What will happen to the royal capital now? What else could the king and the upper class be up to that we're not even aware of? I certainly couldn't tell you. However, they're all corrupt. That much is certain. In other words, this entire city is already drowned in darkness. Most likely. However, Noin said that the Lobelia may have abandoned the royal capital. So I think the city will be okay for a while. That doesn't sound very promising. Yeah, but what can you do? Hey, Ebel, do you think it's fine for me to stay this way? What do you mean by that? Like, I was wondering if I could go back and just pretend I don't know anything. Back to my old, everyday life. She asked, what do you want to do with your life, Emma? I want to do something in my capacity as a member of the Great House White. I was born and grew up in the city. I want to get rid of the darkness that plagues it one way or another. I know this is just a random thought, but... I don't have the power to do anything about it. No matter how much I try to fight it or how many times my life is put at stake, I always feel powerless and unable to change anything. When Oliver captured me, we had talked only briefly. What did you talk about? A little bit about the darkness enveloping the royal capital and its organization. And unfortunately, Great House White was also complicit with Lobelia. Seriously? What should I do? I don't know what's going on anymore. Well, to be honest, I don't understand what my best course of action is right now either. Back down there, I saw the many dead bodies that surrounded us, and I was chased by numerous monsters. On top of that, we discovered the entire thing was an experiment in order to create demons in the darkness beneath the city. I'm so sick and tired of all this. And what we've seen is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Lobelia. It's a scale beyond what we can even comprehend, and our opponent is far greater evil. Even the fact that we made it out alive is nothing short of a miracle. So what do we do now? Do we all act like we saw nothing? Live a long life. That's all we can do. But you know, there could be another way. Meaning, it's a pretty extreme method, but let me tell you how it ends. You, me, that other girl, we all track down every person with green hair in a 20,000-mile radius, and we just punch them. Just punch every single one to be safe, and that'll stop the organization. In the end, we brainwash all the upper echelons of the royal capital. Once that's accomplished, we can strive to make this city a better place. Then we can focus on Lobelia and... Ebel? Are you stupid or just plain dumb? Which is it? Hey, wait a minute. I'm not stupid or dumb. I'll have you know I play second best academically in my grade. Don't look at me like that. Please just hear me out. Alright, so tell me, what kind of hand can we play? Hand? I'll go first. As you all know, I'm good at reading people's thoughts, and I'm pretty damn good at it if I say so myself. However, it does not work if the other party's not human. Next up is you, Emma. Me? Yes, but you'll probably say that you have no power. But that's not necessarily true. You are from the Grand Illustrious House White, and that comes with the backing of the nobles. In terms of financial strength, you are among the strongest. Although your family is currently in leagues of Lobelia, all that can be changed once you take over. But I know it's going to take some time for that to happen, and it will likely be a difficult journey. As for you, Henry, I just learned that she's a noble of House Louvre. Even though the Louvres aren't as big as noble figure when compared to the Whites, her family still wields significant influence. On top of that, she's also a demonified human. That's the big one. Unless the opponent's extraordinarily powerful, there's a little she can't take down on her own. And finally, the ace up our sleeve. Noin. That's the girl with silver hair, right? Yes, her. So why is she our ace? Because she's the cornerstone of our brainwashing plan. Eh? Noin is a cellular demon. She's currently trying to open an apothecary shop there. And if her shop's reputation soars, perhaps the nobility will be drawn to it. Then you know what'll happen next. The plan is to spread Noin's medication to all the upper class. This is a little bit... It's for good intentions, but this is kind of a villain's plan. But it's for good intentions, so it's okay. Is it possible to brainwash people with medicine? It shouldn't be an issue. Besides, once Noin puts her own cells into the medication, we can leave the rest to her. But what about those who aren't interested? We just beat them up and make them go to that place. That's where we can advertise them as something else. They can be pills for losing weight, supplements for gaining muscle mass, or so forth. And... what else? Or how about to make you popular with others? Or to make you super hot and attractive? Or to make you feel satisfied with your real life? You're a complete dumbass. Hold on. At least I gave this some serious thought. Well, if you fought it through this much, then does that mean that you're ready to fight back? Yeah, sort of. But we're at a disadvantage. No kidding. Then we'll just have to wait for the right moment. If we're gonna fight, then we need time to prepare. I'm in total agreement with that. Honestly, fighting back was never a viable option for me until you mentioned it. But that's your call. Then I guess it's already decided. Or else we wouldn't be having this conversation. Yeah. Let me give it some thought. I'll get back to you when I feel I'm ready. Right. I believe we've overstayed our visit. We're gonna get going now. Abel. Henry. Thanks for coming over to see me. Of course. Hey, Henry. I don't know how to best put this, but I really appreciate you for rescuing me. It's just that I didn't thank you before for saving me and getting me out of that place. And Henry? What do you think of Abel? No, I mean, never mind, it's nothing. You better get going now. He's waiting for you outside. Why am I like that? Abel's promised to me. What should I do? Well then, I guess we better get going. Actually, there's still something I need to ask Henry. Henry? Do you happen to have some free time? I want to talk about the future. And possibly some other things too. Would you be okay with that? Alright. Then come with me. To the restaurant. It's a date. Looks like we've arrived. This is a long ending. This is just one ending too, by the way. I'm not sure there's overlap between them. It's just one ending, remember. It's not over yet. This has just all been the ending. Dinner's on me. Well, that's because it's my way of saying thanks for saving my life countless times before. This restaurant is a place I've been going to for a long time. It's my personal favorite because they don't care how long you sit and stay. However, the hostess here can be a bit of pain in the ass. But I can handle her. Well, I guess we should head inside. Welcome to our restaurant. Hey, is that you, Ebel? It's been 4 days now. Yeah, it's been a while. Speaking of which, wasn't our evacuation order issued yesterday or the day before yesterday? How you been doing? I've been okay, I guess. What was the cause of all that turmoil? Spiders? Well, it's not like I know. I'm not obligated to tell her the truth. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, what would you like off the menu? The usual for me. What about you, Henry? What's so funny? It's pretty unusual for you to bring a girl here. Especially one who is so cute. Are you two going out on a date? Or is there something happening here? Yeah, it's a date. I just met her yesterday. But a lot happened and we headed off. Eh? You only met her yesterday? Does that mean it's love at first sight? Like love at first acts? I'm afraid you're wrong about that. Besides, I've never even had a single conversation with her. Oh, that Ebel, he's such a kidder. No, I'm being serious here. It looks like you've decided what you'd like to order, Henry. Alright, let's go upstairs. So whenever our food's done, just bring it over to us. What? Hey, hold on there. Yeah? You're not acting like yourself. I thought you'd be more like, no, you got this all wrong, this girl and I aren't like that. Or something like, what's a good explanation for this? You know, that sort of thing. I expect you to be flustered or embarrassed. So why didn't you say any of that? Are you not worth teasing any longer? I know there's something big going on here. What sort of relationship do you guys really have? Here you go. The payment for our meals. Hey, now don't ignore me. Okay, Henry. What do you say we leave this nice hostess alone and go upstairs? Oh, nerve of that guy. Ticks me off. Is he not worth teasing anymore? Hey, you can tell me what the patrons want or not. I'm sorry, sir. This ending is like an arc in itself. Phew, finally got that under control. As you can see, that hostess is always trying to get under my skin. She can be a right pain in the ass. And, well, I may have said a bunch of stuff that stretched the truth a bit. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, the purpose of this is to talk about the future. There's the forces of Belia, the darkness that prevails over the royal capital, and the demon experiments. No matter what we do, it feels like our actions will ultimately be futile. You're right. All we can do is take things slowly. Well, yeah. We really can't get started without Emma. We're going to need the aid of the upper echelons. That is, with the assumption that Emma will be the next head of the White family. We have no choice but to leave that to Emma. However, I'll do whatever I can to assist her. Well, you know, there's plenty of time for that. Emma and I have a lot to think about until graduation. In the meantime, I want you and Nine to investigate Lobelia. If possible, I'd like to know about the state of affairs from within the royal capital. Just don't overdo it, okay? So, are there any other questions? Yeah, our main focus is the royal capital, followed by Lobelia. Of course, it'd be better if we can find someone who could help us with the process. This plan is to steadily increase our ranks and expand our influence. I'm aware how hard it might be to do this. That's why I'm going to leave it all to Emma and Nine. Yeah, it's going to be a few years before we can take off. Alright, here are your dishes as ordered. Thanks. Oh, were you two flirting? Yeah, we were. Really? Sure, it doesn't look like it. What kind of relationship do you two really have? Can't you tell by looking? Oh, come on. If I could, I wouldn't be asking. Well, whatever. If you're gonna be no fun, I'm gonna go back downstairs. Enjoy your meal. You can't change anything for the better of all this slapstick. Let's go ahead and eat our meal. Here's to us both making out that hellhole alive. Let's celebrate that. This is my treat to you, so just have a good time, alright? Sure. Ah! After that single utterance, Henry was completely silent for the rest of the night. Besides, I wasn't much of a conversation starter. Once we finished our meal, Henry and I parted ways. I only had the chance to talk to her about our plans moving forward. I wasn't able to hear much about what was going on with Henry afterward. Well, that's something I'll just have to rectify sometime in the future. As for Emma, I'd also promised to go on a date with her. Let's just let that moment fade away slowly. Yes, let's just watch it fade away. As for Noan, I need to confirm our future plans with her. Once we've got a plan in place, all we need to do is prepare for it. Even though I said that, I'm still not ready to fight back yet. I may be all fine and dandy as a student, but this is something I'll need to prepare for in advance. So now all I can do is just wait until the time has come. And so have I. And 3, the start of the revolution.